Hey guys, all right, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong slide. Yesterday, we learned about different adaptations that some animals have that help them survive in their environment. Yesterday, we learned about camels, we learned about elephants and sharks, and how they have special body parts that help them live where they do. So, I'm just going to remind you real quick. Here's a slide to remind us that structural adaptations are when animals have physical features that help it do well in its habitat, right? So, we learned like a camel has eyelashes that protects its eyes from the sun and sand. And we learned about how sharks have bodies shaped like a torpedo so they can swim really quickly. Behavioral adaptations are when animals do things that help it survive in its habitat. So that is more of like, looks like this guy built a den. So it had a home to stay warm. The salmon, they swim upstream. Okay. So today we're going to learn about three more animals. And three habitats too. So the first habitat is a pond. And an example of an animal that lives in a pond is a frog. Okay, frogs have special legs. They have long, powerful legs that help it swim and jump. Frog has webbed feet to help it swim. Skin. A frog has very thin skin. They breathe through their own skin. A frog's eyes are large and round. They sit at the top of their head, which helps them stay underwater while being able to still see around them. Poison. Many frogs contain toxins that hurt predators. Okay, the next habitat we are going to learn about is the Arctic. Okay, the Arctic animal we're learning about today is a polar bear. Polar bear has a thick layer of white fur to keep them warm. It also serves as camouflage so it blends in with the snow. Ears. A polar bear has small, round ears. This helps keep the ice cold water out and helps them stay warm. Legs. A polar bear has strong legs for swimming and running. Teeth. A polar bear has sharp teeth and claws to help it catch and eat its prey. Blubber. A polar bear has a thick layer of blubber under its fur to keep it warm and store energy. Paws. A polar bear has fur on the bottom of its feet. This helps it stay warm and also walk on ice. All right, we are also going to learn about the rainforest as a habitat. And a rainforest animal is a sloth. So sloths have very long arms that help it climb trees. A sloth has curved feet that help it grasp tree branches. Fur. A sloth has green algae on its fur. This gives them a good camouflage in their surroundings. Remember we learned earlier in the school year that plants grow on sloths? Ew, yuck, that grosses me out. Claws. A sloth's only form of defense is its claws. It will swipe at predators in the hopes of scaring them away or injuring them. Neck. A sloth has 3 extra neck bones. This allows it to better watch above and below, so its neck can move really far up and down. Movement. A sloth is the slowest mammal. This allows them to just stay hidden from predators. Okay, so on Seesaw again today, you guys, you are going to do this exact same thing. Amazing adaptations. You're going to pick a habitat we learned about today. Okay, the 3 habitats we learned about today were rainforests, ponds, and the Arctic. So you're going to pick one of those as your habitat. Then you're going to choose an animal. So my example today might be the Arctic is the habitat I chose. The animal is going to be polar bear. If you want to choose an animal that was not in our slides today, that is totally fine, as long as it is part of one of these 3 habitats. Okay, so I chose the Arctic. I'm choosing the polar bear. These 3 adaptations help my animal survive in its environment. I'm going to say blubber, right? The polar bear has a big extra layer of fat that keeps it warm. They have paws that are furry that help them walk on ice. And polar bears are white, which helps them blend in with the snow and hide from predators. here is a picture of one of its adaptations. And right here, I'm going to draw a big polar bear paw. Okay? All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions.